fuck is going on? It's the one and only Chit-Chat, and you are now tuned into the chat room. Everybody can't come up here. Everybody don't got bars, and I don't fuck with everybody. I got my girl, OG MarlynMonROLLUP, in the building.
Hey, Chit-Chat. How
Hey.
you doing?
So I'm super happy to finally be here. I feel like you are one of the girls who've been here on my journey with me, like Billy
Facts.
and Connie.
Facts.
And you
Shout out to
actually
them.
fake stood up for me last year when I dropped my list and they was trying to drag me.
Because we be doing too much. Oh, look at the time. It's 4:20.
Oh, wow. And me and you actually have the same birthday, so
We
I'm
do.
super happy to be here. So tell me, what has this journey been like for you as a female rapper in New York City?
Good question. It's been up and down, you could say, but like, I don't know. It's been a learning experience. That's what I could say. It's been a learning experience. Yeah.
Okay, I consider like some of y'all not to be like kind of lazy rappers like over the years. Like y'all wouldn't be putting in as much work as y'all could. But every time y'all did drop, y'all definitely had like, you know, a lot of impact and a lot of people was checking it out. But since you had your child, I feel like your motivation been up there just like Billy as well. So what is the difference when you have a child, like that motivation? Like tell me.
There's no space for play. Like there's no such thing as like time to waste. Like it's
Right.
It's over for. Before you'd be like, oh yeah, I do this, but you're not really doing it. Like you just be bullshitting, doing whatever. But now it's like there's literally not enough hours in a day to be playing around. Like so
Right.
It's like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it.
So being that there's not enough hours in the day, how do you manage motherhood and being like this big superstar now?
Ooh, shout out to my village, because I don't care how much money you got, how strong you think you are. Like it's no, if you have to do this by yourself, like, and I'm not, thank God, but like if you have to do this by yourself, like no, absolutely not. Count me out. Nope.
So would you ever give up like this lifestyle as being an artist to be like a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah, I would. If I had to, like if that was like my last resort, like either this or that, of course, choosing my son over everything. I'ma still get money, so I mean, rap ain't all, but I'm a.
Okay, I definitely respect that because you were honestly one of the only girls that kind of said that. Like, to be honest, I think one other person said that they would have, like, for a minute, they would have had to be a rapper, but they would have did it. But most people say they would never do that.
Nah.
So that's interesting.
What? No. Nah, chill.
So you're super into your Trinidadian descent. I seen you actually mention that you was sad that you missed Carnival. So tell me,
sad.
how important is it to you to, like, you know, definitely rep where you from?
Super important, because that's what made me who I am. That's like a part of my journey. So I'm gonna always talk about it whenever I get the chance. I'm gonna let it be known. Like this, I wasn't born there. I was born here, but like, oh shit, I might as well have been at this point.
Right.
I might as well have been.
So do you see yourself collaborating with like some Caribbean type of artists and getting some shit popping?
Hell yeah, that's one of my dreams too. Definitely.
Who are some Caribbean artists that you could see yourself working with? I'm not really I don't really know that much, even though I'm half Trinidadian, but
really? Oh shoot.
yeah, my family's from Brooklyn. My dad's side, they all from Brooklyn.
I'm weak. All right. Let me see. The GOAT, Marshall Montano, of course. I would do Destra, Patrice Roberts. Who else? Allison Hines. I would do all of them. Vibes Cartel. Prince Swanee.
Oh yeah, you might have to do a whole Caribbean project.
Yeah, I gotta go on a Caribbean world tour, cause
yeah, that would be fun.
I'm very much West Indian.
So you're also very into fashion. You be serving looks. I actually love your style because I feel like you still be wearing the stuff from back in the day, and it'd be like, yeah, I would have had to cop that back in the day. So it's like certain times I go in the store, it'd be old stuff, but it's like the name, the brand, it'd be like the aesthetic is so vintage, and I love that about you. So where does the style come from, the fashion sense?
I think just like growing up, like you said, like with the vintage stuff, it was like I was kind of wearing the stuff when I was younger, but like obviously a lot of the stuff was like, okay, you couldn't have everything. So now if I see it, I'm gonna get it. Like I'm gonna wear that.
Right? Yeah, that may be too. Sometimes be like,
I ain't get to have that. Let me get that now. But even with like the high end stuff, like seeing my sister, like my older sister's wearing it, my mom, and it just be like, it was funny though, because my mom was like kind of one of those parents that was heavy on the, like, you don't need name brand stuff. And then me just being me, it was just like, nah, I'm gonna go get it.
Right,
like, nah, I need it. And it's like, you wearing it, so why? What you mean I can't?
So who do you consider to be like fashion inspirations to you?
That's like a very, all right, let me see. I'm gonna try to say like whatever, I guess. Definitely Rihanna, because she don't give a fuck. Like, she gonna wear what she want to wear. And that's the thing about me. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. If you think I look like a boy today, that's cool. Like, if you think I look mad girly, like, oh, shoot, she up. Yep, let me do that, too. If I want to look like I'm from 1925, I'm going to put that outfit on, too.
Right. So
like,
you kind of just do your own thing.
Yeah, I just do my own thing. Like, definitely Rihanna. Let me see. Who else? Like, it's these two. I think they're, like, aunt and niece, these two girls, or well, they're not women on Instagram. They have this boutique called the Hirschleifers. Marcy Hirschleifer and Lori Hirschleifer. Like, oh my God, they get it.
Oh no, I haven't seen them, but I'm gonna check them out.
Yes, they be eating everything, but definitely them too as well. Yeah.
So you recently released Vox and an extended version as well, which is a Vogue song. How did that come about, and what made you want to do that?
So my producer Alexi, when we met up, we had linked up in, like, I think it was 2018 or 2017, one of them, and we was making, like, you know, regular rap stuff, whatever. And we was in her studio.
Oh, a girl.
Yeah, we was in her studio listening to beats or whatever. And I was like, oh, you do this too? Like, she could like literally make everything. And she was like, yes. Yeah. So I was like, come on, like put this on, like, let's do it. This was in like 2018, 2019 or whatever. And we had did a song called High Fashion, but we did a video for it and all of that, put it out, but we never like really went to it. It was just kind of like trying something out.
I think I seen it.
Yeah,
I remember.
I still had locks.
Yeah, I like that song.
What you call it? We had just did that, and then we went back to doing whatever we was doing, regular rap shit. And then we came back and revisited. Like, we kept like recording stuff, but I would never like put it out yet or like really have something to do with it. But yeah, we did Vox, and it was just like, you know what, everybody on this drill stuff, like, let's just do something different. Whatever,
so speaking of the locks, what made you get rid of the locks?
I was kind of over it, honestly. I love my locks. I had them for 10 years, but I was just kind of over it. I wanted to try. I feel like I did every hairstyle I probably could have with locks. Like,
right, yeah. Facts.
I done dyed it all type of colors, put it on all type of styles. So I was just over it. I just wanted something new.
So when did you first get them? What made you get them?
I didn't want to comb my hair. No, matter of fact, let me tell you, because I remember the day. I had a hair appointment, and the hair girl, she canceled on me. It was summertime. It was mad hot, and I had somewhere to go, and I was like, I'm not doing this. And then I was like, I'm not about to go braid my hair. Like, I'm not doing none of this. So I told my mom when she come home to lock my hair, and she did it. I still put a wig on after, but whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen you hanging around Wiz Khalifa a lot. Y'all actually have a song together. So how did that link up happen, and what's y'all relationship like?
So that came about when he was on tour. Like, I always been a fan, and he was on tour. He had the what was it called? It was the Wake and Bacon tour, the tour for the Kush and Orange Juice mixtape, and he had a show date across the street from my high school, Irving Plaza, and I missed it. And me and my homeboy was like, fuck it, we just gonna go to the next day. It was in Jersey. We ain't know it was in the middle of nowhere, though. So we, like, was, like, taking everything to get there. We got to the show, and we was, like, damn near the only black kids in the crowd. And we was going off. And then after the show, like, he tried to, like, sneak in and was like, yo, like, he said he seen us in the crowd, like, come back there. So I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. I'm like, but the security guy. He like, fuck the security guy. So I was like, all right, whatever, fuck it. And then we went back there. We was chilling, we was smoking, and then we just formed a bond from there.
Oh, dope. That's super, super dope.
That's my
so who are some artists that you would like to collaborate with on a music tip?
Like, all right, let me see. Like up and coming artists, or like
either or, like just in general, like people who you just like what they doing musically.
I don't think he really doing anything musically right now, but Rocky.
I was gonna say collaborate with Fashion Wise too, because I want to see more. I want to see Ghetto Girl Fly come back out and start, like, you know,
it's gonna come
releasing new stuff.
But definitely, I don't know. I feel like in the area where I am, like, I can't really be like categorized. Like, it's not really like no categorizing me, and I feel like he's that same type of artist. Like, he could do whatever, he could dress however, and it's just gonna be like, oh shoot, like, I feel like that too. Fire. So I would say like Rocky. I don't know. It's mad people. It's so much people. I love Doechii too. Doechii. I don't know. I like all type of music, so I would work with anybody who don't got an issue. Why you have to laugh?
But a good.
Cause people just be like, I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely
you don't
be
know me,
mixing.
I don't know
so
you,
I was
so-
about to say,
Yeah, that
what
part.
advice would you give to like a female rapper that's trying to come in the game, like because with all the mixy stuff that's going on and
Be yourself, mind your business, call it a day. Don't let nobody involve you in no bullshit that don't got nothing to do with you.
that's a fact. That's a good one.
Yeah, cause it don't got
People
nothing
love
to do
trying
with
to
me.
mix.
Don't
a
mix me
bitch
up with
up.
that shit. No, don't got shit to do with me. No. That's all.
What do you think about the whole Queen of Drill title? Because I seen you was getting into that. I thought you don't get into stuff.
I mean, I just said cause you know why mad people was like sending it to me through DM. Like I don't know if they was in the comments, but they was definitely sending it to me in DM, and I'm just like, I mean, everybody gonna say they did something first or whatever. It really don't matter. It's really not that deep. But I ain't gonna front. The first female drill artist was me and Billy.
Definitely,
Like,
y'all was definitely putting on. So how did you even become a Blue Pearl? Like,
nah, that's what they call the low-cats.
I know that's so. How did you become a low-cat?
So you know, just in my younger days, I always hung out around a lot of guys. And at the time, it just kind of seemed like, I don't want to say it ain't seem that deep, but it was just like, all right, this what y'all doing, like I'm jacking it too, like this is what I'm doing too. And I used to fight a lot, so that kind of is what solidified, yeah, me being a Blue Pearl.
So what do you think, like growing up in our era, we used to fight a lot when it was an issue back in high school and stuff. What do you think about now? Everybody always talking about guns and shooting somebody.
I ain't gonna front, it's scary. It's overrated too, like, but it's scary because it's like a lot of these little niggas be dying. Like y'all like. If a nigga was dying when we was younger, it was probably like that one kid, like once in a blue or something, and it would have to be like, oh, it was after a party let out, niggas was randomly shooting or something. Like it wasn't niggas was not going around drilling and spending nobody block to look for nobody like that. If you was going on somebody block, y'all was going there to fight and it was mad at y'all. Like, that's
and
what
it was like
doing.
Niggas had to fight.
Yeah,
you even got
fight.
jumped and it was okay. You feel me? Like
that's it. Come back and jump them with your people. That's it.
Right.
But now I don't know. It be losing me. People be losing me. I don't know. People what they consider beef now is like totally different to me. Because they're like, what? Like, that's what y'all beefing over? Oh, nah, you bugging. That's what you pulled the grip out for? Oh, nah, you bugging. No.
Yeah, it's like people don't have no respect for human life. No. To me, it's definitely crazy. So what's next up for you? You just dropped your New York freestyle. You drop an extended version to Vox. What's next?
I'm dropping another video and another song. It's gonna be called No Guest List. That's coming up next.
No Guest List?
Yeah. I don't know when this is dropping, so I'm not gonna say a date. But it's coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep flooding, because I feel like a lot of the times, like with my music, I would do something and I'll be like, damn, this is too similar to whatever, or I feel like this might be kind of like the norm, and I feel like a lot of being in my head too much held me back. Even now, like with the Vox, like of course I'm pretty sure you've seen it. Everybody with the comparisons, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like we two black girls rapping over house beats. We don't even sound alike, but we both from New York, so we probably gonna sound alike to somebody that don't know. Like, but we don't even whatever. I don't even care. I'm doing what I want to do. And if y'all like it, you like it. If it's not, it's not for you.
I love what you're doing. I'm super proud of you. I'm happy for you, because I feel like you're definitely being consistent finally.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely proud of you to see you doing everything. The song going up. The song is great.
Thank you.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
With a lot of money. And Gelato being a spoiled kid. Yep. That's what I see. And my team being...
Okay. Yeah. I love that. All right. It's a wrap.